Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 28th of November. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director of Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is a weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. So this week on the list we have Tassel Group, A2 Milk, Inghams Chicken, Village Roadshow and Semak. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you have signed up to the free newsletter. Make sure you've at least tried out our research every Tuesday, our client research, as part of a free trial. If you like this video, please share it or even give us a review on Facebook or Google. And just remember, any advice here, of course, is general only. So Tassel Group, so this is daily chart. We'll just zoom in here. Obviously there was a bit of a trading range there for much of the year and it broke down in August. But since then it's started to round out. So it looks like it's finding some support. Since the lows in October, it's been making some higher highs and higher lows, which is good. But what I'd like to see is, ideally, if it can push past this prior resistance level here at 440, then I think that it's there's an opportunity. So ideally, if it pushes through this, then as you can see, it should have a clear run to at least 470, and then we'll take it from there. So so far shaping up okay, just needs to get through $4.40. A2, so we could see that it's looked pretty ugly up until a couple of weeks ago where it gapped up. Now after gapping up here, it did come back intraday, but it's managed to continue just edging higher each day. So this gap hasn't ultimately been sold into, which is a good sign. So it should just continue to edge higher here. There's not really much to add. I think there's possibly sort of $15, maybe $16 is stronger resistance. So at the moment, I think it'll try to edge up into that zone. Inghams Group. Now this one's been in a downtrend since February. But it looks like it's starting to, possibly finding a low here. It looks like we might have this sort of inverse head and shoulders where you'd need at least to push through about 330. So if it was to do that, I'd say there's more likely a low in place, and then obviously we'd be targeting this gap in August with $3.80 being the first line of resistance. Okay, Village Roadshow. So this is one we had in our research on the Tuesday last month. So we noted the gap here, the breakout here. So it looks like we've had this sort of also perhaps an inverse head and shoulders, a push through resistance, which caught our attention. Since then it's consolidated again. So as long as it stays above support, it's fine, and it should be able to just continue heading on higher. So in terms of a positive, it's good to see the consolidations sit on top of each other. So you've had this consolidation here, a rally, another consolidation sitting on top of that, a rally, and then this consolidation is sitting on top of that one. So it's sort of like a staircase, which is what you want to see. So far so good for Village. Semak, so another one that's trying to get off the ground here. The shares have been making higher highs and lows since early September, so that's a positive. If I just zoom in on the daily chart a bit more, we can see there's been a nice, so it sort of retested this prior low and then a nice move yesterday, so that's a positive sign. So it looks like it'll try to head higher. If it pushes past this high, you'd be targeting this sort of $38 level for the next line of resistance there, and then of course, so I'll just zoom out a bit. So of course, if it pushes through here, you're looking at possibly levels up near 40. So coincidentally, if I put the if we do our Fibonacci tool on the most recent decline, coincidentally that peak is a 38.2% retracement. This major line here at $40 also represents the 50% retracement. So I'd be pretty confident that they'd be sort of major milestones for Semak. Okay, well that's it for this week. Send me a request. I'll try to include it next week for you.